Good morning. I'm going to do summary of attitude, irony, sarcasm, mood, and tone in poetry. And this is topic 2 of English in poetry. And my first thing is attitude. We can define attitude in two ways. The poet's attitude towards his subject, which is what the poet is writing about. A poet can choose to write about attitude that are not his, that is not his subject. He can talk of the characters in the poem who can have their own attitude towards one another or towards a certain issue, e.g. in the poem Building the Nation, what the driver's attitude towards the driver, towards the peers, the peers. It's sometimes a poem will show disapproval without using negative words. Okay, on to the next one, that is satire. In the poem Cow for Breakfast, that is the 16th poem, the author disapproves his subject without using negative words. Instead, he makes us laugh at him. This is called satire. Satire is the mocking or ridiculing people and their characters to expose their foolishness and weakness. In the poem Cow for Breakfast, greed is satirized with being mentioned. In satire, the poet attacks indirectly. On to the next one, irony. It is the expression of writer's meaning by the use of a language, which says the direct opposite of his thought. In the book Song of Lawina, when Lawina calls Clementine beautiful, she in fact means that she thinks Clementine is very ugly. Beautiful is therefore used ironically. On to the next one, sarcasm. It is bitter or a wounding remark, which is often ironically worded. Sarcasm just refers to the tone of voice which a remark has been made, e.g. when Lawina calls Clementine beautiful, she's being sarcastic because she's bitter and contemptuous. In the poem Building the Nation, the whole tone of the poem is satirical. So the title is satirical. On to the next one, mood and tone. Mood is the condition when someone is usually it's the condition someone expresses by the tone of voices one use. If you want to see somebody's authority, e.g. headmaster for a favor, you will not go to him when he is in a bad mood, but you will wait until the day when he's in good mood. But in poetry, we don't talk of good or bad mood. Instead, we use phrases like happy, bitter, angry, violent, quiet, resignated, sad, pleasant, resentful, humorous, etc. In the poem, The Woman I Married, the mood is humorous and resigned. This can be established by the words in the poem. He does not call her his wife, but instead he calls her the woman I married. He does not say she's a typist, but says she bangs the typewriter, and now she bangs the crockery so that he sounds like a she sounds like a factory. In the poem, we see he's not planning to send her away or discipline her in any way, but he has given up, that he has resigned. He's not interested in the woman anymore. Mood and tone. The poem Grass Will Grow is sad, even desperate. The tone in the voice used in a poem. It refers to the words in the poem. For example, in this paragraph, I ask for tears, don't send me moon, had madness. Examples of attitude. We said you don't use positive and negative attitude. So I was just highlighting that you don't use it, but instead you use words like hope and the raven. Okay, verbal irony. We have different types of verbal irony. Irony, that is verbal irony, situational irony, and dramatic irony. Examples of sarcasm. Oh, that's wonderful. Used to express displeasure with something. You are a real genius. Used to mock someone's intelligent. Mood. A dark and gloomy mood, light and cheerful mood. Tone. It can be a formal tone or a casual tone. So all this is just a summary of attitude, irony, sarcasm, mood and tone in poetry. And thank you for listening to me. Yes.